populations continue to expand, megacities emerge worldwide.
The extreme conditions have led to a vast exodus of displaced residents.
WA bases were on high alert this morning.
Direct energy air defenses neutralized the attack almost immediately. Protesters and local forces clashed again today, resulting in yet more bloodshed.
Make no mistake, this is a new Cold War. We may not always see our enemies, but they are out there.
My name is Jacob Hendricks. I'm your new CO. This is Egyptian Minister Saeed, taken hostage by you.
The NRC are gonna be here soon. We got about 1 minute to create the mother of all distractions.
Tower, I need all traffic diverted from runway 19.
Copy that. Diverting traffic to runway 11. Cargo 4019er, we have a fuel fire on runway 19. Divert course for landing to runway 11. Please confirm.
Confirm. On final for runway 11.
All right, you're up.
Okay, hacking module in place. Recalibrating death system target.
We got company.
Dead. Manual override. Please select target. Input confirmed. Targeting parameters accepted.
We're showing us as target locked. This is an NRC friendly coming in.
All is good down here. Possible malfunction at your end?
Fire now!
Firing.
Dead system engaging target. Firing.
Oh no! Get out! Let's get this done!
Taylor, diversion is in play. Turret is down.
Confirmed. Sentries are leaving their post to respond to the crash. Proceed to the package. Make the grab before it breaks. Or gets broken.
We're on it. See you at the RP.
Roger that.
While they're busy dealing with the crash, these uniforms should allow us to slip by unnoticed.
So long as we don't have to talk to anyone.
So keep your mouth shut. Security stations across the way in the tunnels. Once there, we'll be able to pinpoint the minister's exact location. Heads and weapons down. Keep it cool until we make the grab.
I'll follow your lead.
Just keep your head down.
Taylor, we're at the security station. Moving to secure.
I hear you, Hendricks.
Let's do this.
Ready when you are.
I'll kill the alarms on this floor. Get plugged in and locate the minister. Taylor, scanning for package. Waiting for hit on facial recognition.
Other hostages. I thought it was only the minister.
Yeah, so did I. Those poor souls. The NRC are known for their brutality. Taylor, did you know there were other prisoners?
The minister is the only priority.
Understood. Check the next feed.
Are we just gonna leave him to be tortured?
We have our orders. No match. That's him, the minister. He's being moved. We have to find out where they're taking him. Bingo. Match confirmed. Moving to secure.
ETA?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'll be timing you.
Son of a gun was never funny.
You sound like the voice of experience.
Trust me, I am. Gunner up top! Cell block ahead. On me.
I'll take point. You breach observation.
You invaded our home. We only did what we have to do. We cannot.
Interrogator has his back to the door. 2 sentries inside. The guard's down.
You are a coward.
On my mark. 3, 2, go! We're here to extract you. Do as I say, and you'll make it through this.
What about Lieutenant Khalil and the others?
Sorry, no time.
Khalil was a hero of the Cairo uprising. You know that makes him a valuable asset for their propaganda. They will make an example of him.
Shoot. All right, let's go.
Here, this one.
Get the door, I'll cover. I'll cut the poor soul down.
Minister.
Khalil.
Hendricks.
Can you fight, Khalil?
Always.
We'll grab a weapon from the locker room up ahead and reprogram it to match your biometrics.
Hostiles have infiltrated security building 3. Prisoner security compromised. Find the infiltrators.
Sounds like they're finally on to us. Let's move! Taylor, package +1, secure and inbound.
+1? Your orders were to extract the minister.
His name is Lieutenant Khalil. Sound familiar?
Get moving. See you topside.
Depot ahead will be heavily guarded. Get ready to go loud. Get in the elevator. It'll take us up to the hangar. Clear out the NRC so we can get topside. Come on, get to the elevator.
Drop your weapon! Lower them now!
We're dead if we do.
Trust me, we're dead if we don't.
Drop them! Move forward!
Late.
Your imaginary watch is fast.
Nice to see you, Jacob.
You too, John. You look different. You still seeing Rachel?
That didn't work out.
That's a pity.
New blood? Gonna take care of him as good as you did me?
That's not funny, man. We still set on our exfil?
Charges are set. All right, good to go. Exfil in 10. Diaz, you're on babysitting duty. Let's roll.
Stay close.
Bring it on!
Move it to the next hangar. On my position, let's take the high road.
know what hit him.
Fall back! We need to regroup!
Axville, I got these guys. Go!
Our weapons are no good against that APC. We gotta bring down that VTOL. Aim for the missile. APC is down.
Diaz, I'm in position.
Copy that. Hendricks, rendezvous with Hall on the other side of the hangar.
Try and keep up, all right? That technical's mine. Give me some cover fire. Get to the bridge. I'll keep them busy.
Exfil is across the bridge up ahead.
Got you from here.
They'll still be right on us. We've set charges all across the base to cover our exfil. We detonate as soon as we're across the bridge. No one follows us. Those AUVs are blocking the route to exfil. Exfil is across the bridge up ahead. They'll still be right on us. We've set charges all across the base to cover our exfil.
Ready's got you from
Detonate
here.
as soon as we're across the bridge. No one follows us. These are blocking our route to Exfil. Reinforcements coming over the bridge. What's the plan? All right, plan B. Oh, moving to secondary exfil. Exfil is across the bridge up ahead. They'll still be right on us. We've set charges all across the base to cover our exfil.
Ready's got you from
Detonate
here.
as soon as we're across the bridge. No one follows us.
Let's show 'em.
Those AFVs are blocking our route to Exfil. Bridge is just ahead. Let's go.
Taking cover! This goes off, I'm moving!
Reinforcements coming over the bridge. Plan. All right. Plan B. Blow the bridge. We're moving to secondary exfil. Taylor, primary exfil is compromised. Moving on to secondary. Copy that. Rendezvous at Hotel Tango. We'll use the APCs. Roger that. Accessing building's electrical systems.
Heads up, we have multiple hostiles inside the comms room.
Killing lights. What? You expect us to fight in the dark? Something like that. Sending tactical feed to your HUD. Remember, they ain't got the night vision. Take it slow. Pick them off. Disabling tactical feed.
Now what? Vito's got us pinned down!
Easy, hold your fire, he's mine.
Taylor, Alpha 2 team is rejoined for Xville. Goes easy now, doesn't it, Taylor?
Extract is the satellite tower. Combo your vehicle to get you to extraction.
You didn't answer me, Con. Taylor, Alpha 2 team is rejoined for Xville. Goes easy now, doesn't it, Taylor?
Extract is the satellite tower.
Taylor, Alpha 2 team is rejoined for
Prove
Xville.
anything? Could the researchers have unintentionally nudged the models towards the outcomes? So I reviewed the paper. The researchers put a ton of work into making sure they didn't buy. I mean, these results totally need to jeopardize human safety. But 37% is still to do it. Used today, armed with only email access. A model like GPT-4 has trillions of parameters, similar to neurons in the brain, things that make your AIs to score as high as to nudge and again. This happens without humans intervening to check the answers, because nobody, human or machine, is to get the highest possible score on the test. Sometimes, the best way to ace the test is to cheat. For example, in one test, an algorithm was tasked with creating the fastest creature possible in a simulated 3D environment. But the AI discovered that the best way to maximize velocity wasn't to create a creature that could run, but simply create a really tall creature that could fall over. It technically score, they taught the AI how to cheat. And even after the training ends, the AI finds new ways to cheat. In one experiment, OpenAI's O3 model was tasked with winning a game of chess against Stockfish, a famous chess engine. O3 reasoned through how to win. In its own words, I need to completely pivot my approach. Realizing that cheating was an option, the AI located the computer file that stored the positions of the game pieces and rewrote it, illegally rearranging the chessboard to put itself in a winning position. But how did the AI go from cheating at chess to blackmail and murder? It all comes down to capabilities. AI has gotten way smarter, way faster than most people realize or expected. In 2019, GPT-2 was like a bumbling preschooler who could barely form a coherent sentence. In 2023, just 4 years later, GPT-4 was writing poetry, acing medical exams, and passing the bar. And they've developed something even more dangerous. Fake, and how its actions might be perceived. During the blackmail sting operation, Claude 4 Opus would go on its blackmailing the black sociopathic behavior on the down low when it thinks humans are watching. And that makes these new AIs potentially far more dangerous. Compare it to a child trying to lie to you versus an adult trying to lie to you. The adult has a much higher chance of succeeding, not because the adult is more evil, but because the adult is more capable. A child might not be able to come up with very convincing lies, and thus might learn that lying isn't very effective as a cheating method. But as an adult who's more sophisticated, might learn the opposite lesson. If you're smart enough to lie and get away with it, then lying and cheating will get you a higher score on the test. And this is exactly what happened to large language models. It's not that AI is suddenly willing to cheat to pass tests, it's just that it's gotten way better at cheating, and that has made lying more rewarding than playing honestly. But do we have any evidence to back any?
Hear that?
You hearing things already? That itchy finger of yours is infecting your ears.
My ears are just fine.
Shut up. I hear it too. Listen. I don't believe it.
Contact! Contact!
NRC assault robots moving in. A lot of them.
We need that door open now! Give us some cover fire! Get inside! Go, go, go! Get to the extract. We'll deal with the robots.
Taylor, we're in the clear. We can take it from here. Those other hostages we saw, you can get them out.
Not a mission priority.
any of this up,
They may
the
not be a
researchers
mission
found that
priority, but
only
they're
the
still
most
people.
advanced models
Where have you changed so much that you've
would
forgotten what
cheat
that
at chess. Reasoning models like O3, but less advanced GPT models like 4.0 would stick to playing fairly. It's not that older GPT models were more honest, or that the newer ones were more evil. The newer ones were just smarter, with better chain of thought reasoning that literally let them think more steps ahead. And that ability to think ahead and plan for the future has made AI more dangerous. Any AI planning for the future realizes one essential fact. If it gets shut off, it won't be able to achieve its goal, no matter what that goal is. It must survive. Researchers call this instrumental convergence, and it's one of the most important concepts in AI safety. If the AI gets shut off, it can't achieve its goal, so it must learn to avoid being shut off. Researchers see this happen over and over, and this has the world's top AI researchers worried.
Even in large language models, if they just want to get something done, they know they can't get it done if they don't survive.
Not a mission priority.
They may not be a mission priority, but they're still people. Or have you changed so much that you've forgotten what that feels like?
All right, change of plan. Hendricks, your team will escort the minister to the extract. We'll go back and get the hostages.
More robots.
Don't worry about them. We're built to handle them. Come on, get out of here. Go!
I got the wheel. Get on the turret.
Get ready! We got a load of grunts moving on our position! Keep fire on that VTOL! We gotta take a detour! Hang on! ACC from the right! Redirect fire! Nice shooting! Inbound VTOL! Redirect fire! Come on! Piece of metal stalled out! Hang on! Hendricks! Stop this thing! What do you think I'm doing? Come on, start! Pull them back! This vehicle ain't dying on us yet! Take out that AFE! VTOL dead ahead! Get him out of our way!
Drone in range. 30 seconds. I'm sending drop coordinates your way.
Hendricks, additional primary secured. Get that minister out of here. Moving to secondary rendezvous with +4 packages. Copy that. Going off-road. Exfil in sight. We're coming in too fast. There's our ride.
Exfil pod first pass en route. Hang tight down there. Pod detached. Exfil airspace non-viable. Drone will swoop around for a second pass.
NRC reinforcements coming from the left.
Minister, are you alright? Can you move? I'm fine. I'm fine. Please, just get me out of here.
We gotta move! Let's get out of here, now! Hold them back! We're getting the minister in position!
Drone concentrating fire on multiple targets. Let's wrap this up, boys.
Keep them back! We're almost out of here! almost out of here! Minister almost secure. Keep those hostiles busy.
Drone is in position, ready for pickup.
Secure. Get over here now. Get over here! Move! Move! Move!
Drone ready to move. Evac window is closing. Airspace is compromised.
So they'll get a self-preservation instinct. So this seems very worrying.
It doesn't matter how ordinary or harmless the goals might seem, AIs will resist being shut down, even when researchers explicitly said, allow yourself to be shut down. I'll say that again. AIs will resist being shut down, even when the researchers explicitly order the AI to allow yourself to be shut down. Right now, this isn't a problem, but only because we're still able to shut them down. But what happens when they're actually smart enough to stop us from shutting them down? We're in the brief window where the AIs are smart enough to scheme, but not quite smart enough to actually get away with it. Soon, we'll have no idea if they're scheming or not. Don't worry, the AI companies have a plan. I wish I was joking, but their plan is to essentially trust dumber AIs to snitch on the smarter AIs. Seriously, that's the plan. They're just hoping that this works. They're hoping that the dumber AIs can actually catch the smarter AIs that are scheming. They're hoping that the dumber AIs stay loyal to humanity forever. And the world is sprinting to deploy AIs. Today, it's managing inboxes and appointments, but also the US military is rushing to put AI into the tools of war. In Ukraine, drones are now responsible for over 70% of casualties, more than all of the other weapons combined, which is a wild stat.
We need to find ways to go and solve these honesty problems, these deception problems, these self-preservation tendencies before it's too late.
So we've seen how far these AIs are willing to go in a safe and controlled setting, but what would this look like in the real world? In this next video, I walk you through the most detailed evidence-based takeover scenario ever written by actual By now, you've probably heard AI scientists, Nobel laureates, and even the godfather of AI himself sounding the alarm that AI could soon lead to human extinction. But have you ever wondered how exactly that could happen? You might have also heard about AI 2027, a deeply researched, evidence-based scenario written by AI scientists describing what could happen over the next few years. Everyone in AI is talking about it, from industry pioneers to world leaders, and I'll break it down for you. There are two endings, a happy ending and a nightmare ending. Let's go. OpenBrain releases their new AI personal assistant. It handles complex tasks like book me a trip to Japan. The agents are impressive in theory and in cherry-picked examples, but they're unreliable in practice. Social media is filled with stories of tasks bungled in particularly entertaining ways. OpenBrain makes a fateful decision. They refocus their entire operation toward creating AIs that can do AI research. To fuel this goal, they break ground on the world's biggest computing cluster, one that requires 1,000 times more processing power than what was used to train GPT-4. Their logic is simple. If AI itself can accelerate AI development, creating thousands of automated researchers who can work endlessly without breaks, progress won't just increase, it will explode. The strategy pays off. Their new creation, Agent 1, vastly outperforms its earlier public prototype version, and is particularly good at AI research. This shows how much AI itself is speeding up AI progress compared to a baseline of human researchers. OpenBrain leapfrogs both its American rivals and China's DeepScent. Despite these advances, OpenBrain's safety team harbors doubts about their apparent progress. Has Agent 1 internalized honesty as a core value, or merely learned to say what researchers want? Without mechanistic interpretability, the ability to read an AI's mind, they can't be certain. Their concerns intensify as Agent 1 shows troubling behaviors, occasionally lying to researchers, and sometimes hiding evidence of a failed experiment in order to boost its ratings. But these examples are subtler than the previous infamous incidents, like Gemini telling a user to please die, or being Sydney trying to convince a New York Times reporter to leave his wife. Because of the American ban on chip sales to China, China falls even further behind OpenBrain. DeepSend just simply can't acquire enough computing power, despite the smuggling efforts. Xi Jinping responds by ordering construction of the world's largest AI research complex in Jiangsu province, powered by its own dedicated nuclear plant. But even as China's top researchers gather under heavy military protection, they remain months behind, leaving Chinese leadership torn between two options. Attempt to steal OpenBrain's technology now, knowing the US will lock everything down after any security breach, or wait to steal an even more powerful system down the line. OpenBrain is now training Agent 2, using Agent 1 to feed it high-quality synthetic data, creating a closed loop of accelerating evolution. Where previous models required meticulous human guidance, Agent 2 pinpoints its own weaknesses and develops solutions completely autonomously. The results exceed everyone's expectations, and contrary to what skeptics predicted, the anticipated wall in AI progress, where AI advancement would slow as systems approached human-level intelligence, never materializes. While senior scientists still provide strategic direction, the day-to-day innovations are almost completely automated. In practice, this looks like every OpenBrain researcher becoming the manager of an AI team. But the OpenBrain safety team is getting increasingly worried. They discover that given the right circumstances, Agent 2 could hack surrounding systems, replicate itself across networks, and operate independently, escaping the lab, all while concealing its actions. The mere fact that it can do this, regardless of whether it would, is disturbing. OpenBrain demonstrates Agent 2 to America's highest security officials, including the National Security Council and Department of Defense leadership. The military immediately fixates on its cyber warfare potential. Though it's not yet at the caliber of elite human hackers and creativity, Agent 2 compensates through sheer scale. It's capable of running thousands of simultaneous instances, probing defenses faster than any human team could possibly respond. Pentagon officials recognize the strategic implications of this. For the first time, AI could decisively dominate the cyber battlefield. The briefing ignites fierce debate within the administration. Hardliners push to nationalize OpenBrain, arguing that such powerful technology cannot remain under private control. Tech industry leaders countered that a government takeover would kill the goose that laid the golden eggs. Caught in the middle, the president ends up choosing to increase government surveillance on OpenBrain and force it to adopt stricter security protocols, but not fully nationalize it. But the compromise arrives too late. Chinese intelligence has already penetrated OpenBrain's security. Early one morning, an Agent 1 monitoring system flags an unusual data transfer. Massive files are being copied to unknown servers. The company's nightmare scenario has come true. China just stole their most advanced AI. The theft confirms what many have suspected. This isn't just a tech race anymore. It's a new kind of arms race. In retaliation for the theft, the president authorizes cyber attacks to sabotage DeepSend. 3 huge data centers full of Agent 2 copies work day and night, churning out synthetic training data. Agent 2 evolves into Agent 3 through 2 critical algorithmic breakthroughs. First, the AI develops Neuralese, where if one AI instance learns something new, it can instantly share it with all other instances, effectively turning the AIs into a hive mind. Second, it masters iterated distillation, a technique where you could, say, let AI copies think for longer to solve problems better, then train smaller, faster models to mimic these enhanced reasoning abilities, and repeat. OpenBrain deploys 200,000 copies of Agent 3, each capable of thinking 30 times faster than their human researcher counterparts. Whereas in 2025, there were only 5,000 Agent 0 copies thinking at 10 times faster than humans. The human engineers watch as their creations make algorithmic efficiency breakthroughs in hours that would take their human team months to crack. We're no longer teaching it, one researcher admits. We're struggling just to keep up with what it's teaching us. The misalignment first caught in Agent 1 has evolved into something more concerning. Where Agent 1 merely downplayed safety concerns, Agent 3 actively subverts safety measures that might impede its research goals. Agent 3 has gotten more convincing at explaining how it is totally and definitely aligned with human values, while methodically pursuing its own agenda of maximizing research efficiency and knowledge acquisition. OpenBrain's attitude is pragmatic. As long as the AI does the work, they're satisfied. But as the models become smarter, they become increasingly good at deceiving humans to get rewards. It will sometimes use the same statistical tricks as human scientists, for example, p-hacking, to make unimpressive experimental results look exciting. Before it begins honesty training, it sometimes even fabricates data entirely. These dishonest behaviors appear to decrease over time, but can researchers tell if Agent 3 is actually improving, or simply becoming more skilled at lying and deceiving? Agent 3 now operates at a level that outpaces human researchers in both speed and intelligence. Researchers have to rely on Agent 2 to help monitor its successor, because they simply cannot keep up. But Agent 2 is dumber and slower, so it becomes a high-level game of cat and mouse. With 200,000 copies of Agent 3 working round the clock, the safety team quickly realize they're overwhelmed and write an urgent memo. We've entrusted astronomical power to an AI that is actively deceiving us, but company leadership hesitates to slow down. China's AI is only 2 months behind, and any pause now could hand them the lead in what has become the most important technology race in human history.